Today, I'm diving deep into 17 marketing myths that could be holding you back from success in 2024, and I'm challenging myself to debunk each one. When it comes to marketing, there are so many misconceptions floating around that it's no wonder many businesses struggle to find their footing. But what's really surprising is how these myths can affect your bottom line. By believing in these myths, you could be wasting valuable resources, missing out on opportunities, and ultimately, holding yourself back from achieving the success you deserve. So many marketers and entrepreneurs fall victim to these myths because they're often rooted in outdated information, misguided advice, or even just a lack of understanding. As a result, they end up making decisions that seem logical on the surface but ultimately lead to disappointment. For instance, have you ever heard someone say that you need to be on every social media platform to be successful? Or that SEO is all about keyword stuffing? These are just a couple of examples of how misinformation can spread like wildfire, leading to poor marketing strategies. The truth is, marketing is a constantly evolving field, and what worked yesterday may not work today. By clinging to outdated ideas, you're only holding yourself back. It's time to shatter these myths and get a clear understanding of what really works. In the next few minutes, I'll be sharing 17 marketing myths that could be ruining your success, and I'll give you the lowdown on why they're just not true. Let's dive in and explore these myths together. Myth number 1, you need to create viral content to be successful. The truth is, viral content is not always the most effective. While it may get a lot of attention, it often doesn't translate to sales or conversions. Myth number 2, social media is free. Yeah, right. While the platforms themselves may be free, the time and effort you put into creating content, engaging with your audience, and running ads can be incredibly costly. Myth number 3, email marketing is dead. This one always makes me laugh, because email marketing is still one of the most effective ways to connect with your audience and drive sales. Myth number 4, you need to be an expert to create a successful online course. The truth is, your audience doesn't care about your credentials, they care about whether you can help them solve a problem. Myth number 5, long-form content is boring. While it's true that attention spans are shortening, long-form content can be incredibly valuable if done correctly. Myth number 6, your website needs to be perfect before you launch it. Newsflash, your website will never be perfect, and the sooner you launch it, the sooner you can start getting feedback and making improvements. Myth number 7, you can't sell to cold traffic. This one's a favorite of mine, because with the right messaging and targeting, you can absolutely sell to cold traffic. Myth number 8, customer acquisition is the most important metric. While acquiring new customers is important, it's not the only metric that matters. You also need to focus on customer retention and lifetime value. Myth number 9, you need to be on every social media platform. The truth is, you should focus on the platforms where your target audience is most active. Myth number 10, paid advertising is only for big brands. This one's just not true. Paid advertising can be incredibly effective for businesses of all sizes. Myth number 11, you need to post content consistently to keep your audience engaged. While consistency is important, it's not the only factor. You also need to consider the quality and relevance of your content. Myth number 12, your product needs to be perfect before you launch it. The truth is, your product will never be perfect, and the sooner you launch it, the sooner you can start getting feedback and making improvements. Myth number 13, you can't sell to people over 50. This one always makes me laugh, because people of all ages have buying power and can be your target audience. Myth number 14, video content is too expensive to produce. While high-quality video production can be costly, it's not the only way to create effective video content. Myth number 15, you need to have a huge email list to be successful. The truth is, it's not about the size of your email list, but rather the quality of your relationships with your subscribers. Myth number 16, online business is easy. This one's just not true. Building a successful online business takes hard work, dedication, and perseverance. Myth number 17, you need to have a unique product to be successful. The truth is, it's not about being unique, but rather about solving a problem in a unique way. Wow, that was a lot to cover. But I hope you're starting to see that these myths are just that, myths. One of the most prevalent myths that could drastically change a viewer's approach to marketing is the idea that you need to go viral to be successful. This myth has led so many marketers to focus on creating clickbait headlines and sacrificing quality for the sake of going viral. But the truth is, virality is not a reliable metric for success. What really matters is creating content that resonates with your audience, building trust and relationships, and driving sales and conversions. By buying into this myth, you could be wasting valuable resources on content that's not driving any real results. Instead, focus on creating content that educates, inspires, and entertains your audience. In the end, it's not about going viral, it's about building a loyal community of fans who will support your business for years to come. Another myth that could be holding you back is the idea that you need to be an expert to create a successful online course. But the truth is, your audience doesn't care about your credentials, they care about whether you can help them solve a problem. If you're still holding on to these myths, it's time to let them go. Your business deserves better, and it's time to focus on what really works. So, what's the biggest takeaway you got from today's video? Was there a particular myth that surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want more marketing insights and behind-the-scenes peeks into my business, be sure to check out my other videos for more.